In this video, I'm going to show you how the ultra-rich vacation here in Thailand at the Four Seasons. When it comes to hospitality and relaxation, Four Seasons resorts are the gold standard, and Thailand has two. One in Koh Samui, where they shot season 3 of White Lotus, and another here in northern Thailand's Chiang Mai. Here, rooms can cost as much as $7,500 a night, or more simple rooms can be as little as $1,000, which isn't that cheap. So today, I want to show you what a day of eating like the super rich looks like in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I'll show you my villa, order room service, and experience the most expensive private dinner money can buy. But before any of that, let's head to the breakfast buffet where we can see how the super rich fuel up for the day. Let's move. We're already moving. Right now we are entering the restaurant known as Khao. This is one of 2 restaurants that are available here at the resort. The other is called North. That is an international food restaurant, but this is the Thai restaurant. In the morning, they're serving buffet food. In the evening, they're serving restaurant food. What I love is the first thing when you step into the buffet area is you see this gentleman. This guy is an organic origami specialist. He takes leaves and he makes crabs, birds, a freaking shrimp. Amazing. Let's go eat. We have now entered the buffet area. It turns out it's not a gigantic buffet, but what they lack in quantity, they make up for in quality. A poor person's idea of being rich is having 100 foods. A rich person's idea of being rich is having like 23 really good foods. I guess it's still a lot. Let's go check it out. So right here, they've got fruit. They cut it in front of you. Southeast Asia has amazing mangoes, which I've just ordered, but they also have dragon fruit, they have guava, they have passion fruit, and they have Thai oranges. Take a look at that. Doesn't look very orange at all. On the side here, they also have something you wouldn't ordinarily see with fruit, sweet fish sauce chili. Seems like quite a spicy combination. Oh my God, it's already almost done. This woman is very proficient in fruit cuttery. That's it. All right, thank you for the mango. Should I put this on top?
No, God, please, no, no!
So I'm told this sauce actually usually goes on the green mango, but I want to try something a little bit crazy and put it on my orange mango.
No!
All right, let's go get some more food. Next, I want to show you the cold room. This is where you're going to find all the chilled meats, cheeses, breads, and so on. Over here, we have a variety of different fruit juices, grains, cereals, and granola. The stuff that people expect you to have, but this isn't what makes this place special. Let me show you that. So right here they have a Thai breakfast station, and every day the type of Thai food they are serving changes, and today it's something known as
Khao Kriep Pak Mo Mu, a classic Thai street snack that consists of steamed crepes topped with a savory sweet pork filling.
It is a local breakfast, and she is going to show us how it's made. It starts here with a rice flour batter. She takes a batter, she puts it on this muslin cloth. Next we're going to hit it with this filling, which has pork and nuts and even coconut inside, and back to steam some more.
1 minute later.
So here she rolls it up and she puts it with its little friends. She slathers it with a little bit of oil, and that is the final product. It reminds me of a Vietnamese banh cuon, but it has very different filling, although that does also have pork sometimes. This is a different shape and the topping is way different. So right here we have kind of a coconut cream, and that's what we're gonna drizzle on top. Ooh. Hit it with some fried shallots, and that is ready to eat. Breakfast, course 1 out of 7. Let's get into it. First of all, the mango. It's not something Thai people would do. Usually this would go with a green mango, which is tart, and it lacks sweetness. This is already sweet, so let's see what happens. Huh. Well, can I be honest? Mango as it was not broken. Oh, actually, this has a nice aftertaste. It's kind of a pleasant experience. Let's take a second to talk about the ambiance here. It's like a 9.8 out of 10. I don't know what could make it better. Maybe like people doing Cirque du Soleil type acrobatics in the background, but this is glorious. It's beautiful. There's a mountain in the background. It's peaceful. They're not piping in some kind of annoying music like we do at every restaurant in the USA. It's nice. Nice. And then we have this. This right here is my favorite, a good old Thai milk tea. So creamy, slightly sweet, and very satisfying. Moving on, this is our last breakfast item for course number 1, covered in cream stuffed with nuts and pork. Let's give it a shot. The filling is insanely sweet. It is so satisfying and so odd at the same time because it's porky, it's got some nuts inside, but it's also very sweet. I guess it's not so different from us eating like maple bacon in the USA. That's also pork, it's also sweet, and it's also the perfect thing to have for breakfast. Now, before we go up for round 2, I want to tell you a little bit more about this resort.
Opened in 1995, this resort features 98 teakwood buildings spread across 32 acres of farmland, rice paddies, and serene ponds. Designed to reflect the beauty of northern Thailand's Lana Kingdom architecture. It combines luxury with authentic local culture and warm Thai hospitality.
All right, folks, we are headed for round number 2, and this is a good one because since we are in Asia, they have to legally have a noodle bar. Today they're doing a wonton noodle. Let's see how it's made. He starts with some bok choy, then bean sprouts. Then he tosses in the wontons, gives it a little bit of a blanch. In the meantime, he grabs some egg noodles and he tosses that in too. From the basket, it goes into the bowl. That's looking steamy and delicious. From here, it's all about the broth. Ooh. And that is the final product. To go with the noodles, they have so many different types of accoutrement. He said I should add sugar, which is wild. I used to put sugar on my cornflakes, but now I'm putting it on my noodles. He said the broth is very salty, so it'll create some balance. This is the Thai way. It's my way or the Thai way. Wait, what? He suggested putting in a little bit of vinegar. Pissa?
I think it's salty enough. But
Yeah.
maybe if you like spicy, you can add some chili flakes.
Why not? A little bit of kick in the morning. Who needs a coffee when you have chili flakes? All right, I don't want to put any more stuff in there. Let's just go eat it. All right, folks, right here we have course 2 and Thai milk tea number 2. Now, I have a secret dish here that we're gonna build up to, something called mu ping. But first, the wonton noodles. They look glorious. Now, you told me these wontons are full of shrimp and pork. Let's give it a shot. That's good. Nice little wrapper on there. You're biting into some nice bouncy shrimp, and then there's some pork flavor too. The broth. It's such a deep, delicious, savory flavor. A little bit of kick from the chili flakes. And honestly, I could have gone harder with the sugar. Not that sweet. So those are the noodles. But this is my main meat course for breakfast, the mu ping. In Thai, mu means pork. Ping means grilled. So mu ping, that's right. Grilled pork. I know, it's confusing. You would think that oink means pork or that mu means cow, but it doesn't work that way. But beyond that, we have the mu ping sauce and we have the sticky rice to go with it. You tear off a piece, you put it in your sauce and toss it back. The sauce is super citrusy, it's hot, it's spicy, it's salty, it's so much flavor. And then this, I'm gonna just peel off the pork, take it off the stick, and dive in. The consistency, it's almost like a sausage with no casing. It's minced meat, full of spices, and it's sweet too. Somehow, Thailand is a country that's been putting sugar into all its food for hundreds of years, and no one here is overweight. Make it make sense. Because in the USA, we also put sugar in everything except for, you know.
A lot of people don't know how it feels to have 600 pounds on your body.
So that is the breakfast buffet, but what really makes this place stand out is the lodging. So next I'm going to show you the inside of a residence that costs $2,000 per night. Let's move.
While I continue to completely disregard my diet, here's how you can stay in control of yours.
Hey guys, you know what's fun? Literally anything except tracking your food intake. Day 1, you're motivated. Day 2, not so much. Day 3, you're lying on an app and pretending chips are a vegetable. It's exhausting, it's tedious, and let's be honest, you'll probably quit by day 4. That's why I use Macro Factor. It makes food tracking easy. You take a photo of your plate and the app estimates the calories and macros for you. No guessing, no strolling, no stress. If your meal has complex ingredients, you can just add a note, adjust the portion, log it in, and move on with your life. You're also able to scan barcodes or select from their wide food database. But honestly, their intelligent AI photo feature does most of the heavy lifting. Because it's so fast, it's easy to stick with it. I know what I'm eating, I feel in control, and I'm finally making progress. Click the link in this video's description to try Macro Factor free for 14 days and use code BESTEVERFOOD. Now, back to the show. With breakfast complete, it is now time to show you where I am staying here at the Four Seasons. Here, you can stay in a pavilion, a villa, or a residence. And that's what you see behind me right now. That building is mine, kinda. Let me explain. Behind me, you'll actually see 2 residences in one building. There's the top floor, and then there's where I'm staying on the bottom floor. Let's go inside now and take a look around. This place is not exactly wheelchair accessible or baby stroller accessible, which is something that applies to me now. Right here is the top residence, and we are down here. We're now about to enter my humble abode. Come and take a look at this. At this. What I like about this location is everything inside, it's like antique crafts and it's handmade. Everything looks amazing and old and vintage. Look at this desk, an amazing place to work, a place to gather your thoughts and journal about your feelings. Not something I would ever do. Also, there are these guys. You'll find these all around the residence, but also all around the resort. And some of them are cute, some are cool, and some are absolutely terrifying because they watch you while you sleep. More on that later. All right, moving on. Right here in the center of the room, we have this huge old antique table. This is a great place to have conferences. Over here, the fueling station. Water, hot water. Back over this way. Inside here is where we have the mini bar. Now, I am trying not to drink for 100 days, so I told them to remove all the alcohol. But do you know what we do have? Motherfucking Diet Coke, baby. Oh, what's that? Coke Zero? Yeah, so your boy still knows how to get pretty wild.
How about this party, huh? You getting your drink on over here?
No, I don't drink. This is just Coke Zero.
What's cool about this mini bar is that they refill it every day and all of it is free. When you're paying this much money, it is nice when you get some little things for free, even if they're little snacky things like this. This one right here is a snack called a watermelon rice cracker. They look like potato olays. Let's give it a shot. What? It tastes nothing like watermelon. Maybe it's a typo. Or maybe I destroyed my palate after years of eating strange foods. Right here, we have something known as taro sticks. Let's get into it. Ugh. Oh, a lot of packaging here. Now inside of here, I'm expecting to find yet a smaller bag, but let's see. Oh, we've done it, guys. Let's give it a shot. Good. A little salty, very crunchy. But honestly, our snacks aren't limited to that. They have a lot of stuff here. Banana chips, purple potato crisps, dried mango. And they also have cashew nuts with different flavors, including tom yum. I gotta try some tom yum cashews. Everyone knows tom yum in Thailand. It's one of the iconic foods here. Let's give it a shot. A little salty, a little sour, and very herbaceous. I like it. It's a real winner. Now, as good as everything looks in here, you may have noticed that there's actually no coffee machine. But wait, you're wrong. Let me show you. Pat, excuse me, Pat. Hi, Pat. Hi, everybody. This is Pat. Pat makes coffee, and Pat is a machine. Could I please have a very sugary, sweet iced coffee?
Okay,ค่ะ.
Thank you. So the most interesting thing about Pat is she's kind of a live-in helper. So anytime you need something, she can grab it for you. Moving on with the tour. So right now we're heading from the dining area into the main living space. Here you will see they have a couch, and for most women, this is still not enough pillows somehow. It's the most pillows possible, it seems like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 27, 28 pillows. Ladies, when is it ever enough?
Never.
Next, we're moving into the living room area. This is a place where everybody can join together, have a little fun conversations, and snack on the fruit of the day. The other fun part about having Pat here is every day at midday, she cuts up some mangoes and lays them out for us. It feels like being in daycare. By the way, Pat, she's Thai. Pad Thai. Moving on. Over here, we have something a little bit more confusing. A fireplace. Here's why it's strange. Every day we've been in Thailand so far, it's been 100 degrees. It's so hot here. Oh, my coffee's ready. Thank you, Pad. Take a look at this. A nice, sweet, milky coffee. A little pick-me-up. Don't mind if I do. Nice. Now that's what I call a coffee machine. Moving on, the last big feature of the living room is, of course, a respectable sized TV that rotates for some reason. Very nice. In a moment, I'm going to show you the best part of this villa, which is the outdoor pool. But first, the bedroom. This place has some very special features, starting with a desk. A great work desk, a place where you can get so much done. Not actually. Is this from an old mail room? Hold on, let me put my laptop on here. Well, technically, it won't fall off. No, this is good. I can bust out some emails. Done. Moving on. This way. Back here, you'll find a little hidden space. This is where you get your Thai foot massage. You sit here, put your feet up, and let your feet become someone else's problem or someone else's opportunity to get fungus. Back into the main bedroom. Right here, we have a king-size bed. 3 pillows per person. 3 pillows is acceptable. 27, slightly too many. Right here, while you're sleeping, this little lady, she keeps an eye on you. It's absolutely terrifying. They should have it face the other way. It's almost lifelike. I feel like it's gonna move at any moment and become animated. And like it's gonna tell people what it sees happening in my bedroom, mainly about me eating pizza in bed. What an animal. And then we head into the bathroom. Inside here, tons of closet space. Wait, who is that? We hid all of our stuff to make us seem organized and neat. On this side, we have the sink for him and her. We have a big mirror. We have this like special close-up mirror for popping pimples. Not for me, but yes, for me. Here's what I like about Four Seasons. You can usually find some cool stuff that you'll want to take home, especially if you're like me, where you're rich, but mentally you're poor. This place is perfect. All this stuff right here you can take to your house and they won't call the police. Let's see what we got. Cotton swabs, free. Q-tips, free. Shaving kit, free. Let me show you the shaving kit. It's not a $1 Bic razor, probably made from elephant tusk. Are you kidding me? It has a wooden handle. It's a Gillette razor. I'm gonna shave my whole body. Right now we're heading outside. Here they have something special known as a plunge pool. They call it a plunge pool because they want to lower your expectations. You're not gonna be doing the Olympic freestyle in here. You plunge. For me, that's perfectly fine, especially when it's like 100 degrees here in Thailand. Beyond that, the view is immaculate. This place is so meticulously landscaped. Every corner, every view, everywhere you look is just gorgeous. And you can hear the birds, you can hear the bugs. Look, bananas. The outside area also has a dining table and a couple of sunbeds, and that's about it. So that is the residence here at Four Seasons in Chiang Mai. But you might be asking yourself, how about the in-room dining, also known as room service? Well, next, we're gonna find out. The food has arrived. Thank you, Pat. Oh my God, that looks glorious. In a moment, all the food is gonna come, be placed on the table, and I am gonna get acquainted with my meat. Welcome to lunch. Today we have one appetizer and two main dishes, and we're gonna be building up to this. This is a special Northern Thai noodle. Back to that soon. First, this is a Northern Thai sausage, and a sausage that I recently shared with my new friend, the food delivery guy. Do you like this one?
Of course.
Did you take a little bit?
No, cannot.
I thought for sure when I offered him a sausage, he would say, I can't do it, standards and practices, blah, blah, blah. What I love is that his instincts kicked in and he said,
If you allow me, can.
Of course. Here, we'll eat together. It's good, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So let's talk more about this dish right here. This is a Thai dish known as sai ua. Sai means intestine and ua means to stuff. When you look at it, I mean, you can see that is no ordinary sausage. Let's try it out. I love it. It's juicy, full of fat, but then just packed full of spices. Beyond that, they have all this stuff you can eat with it. Some pickled onion bulbs, cashews, raw onion. This is not something you eat before you go to a swingers party. What's a swingers party? Where a bunch of couples like go and exchange husbands and wives. Can we go sometime? Okay, my wife is not happy about that. I don't want to be a swinger. Email me, everybody. Email my business account. It's actually for swinging inquiries. Okay, she's giving me the finger. Moving on to the next course. Satay Nua Wagyu. Satay, of course, you know that is skewer, grilled, marinated meat, and Nua means beef in Thai. So this Nua right here is the Wagyu kind. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of peanut sauce, and let's toss it back. How do you go wrong with big chunks of beef? It's very good. Beyond that, they've also served it with a little bit of a roti here. So you can actually take this skewer, Middle Eastern style, grab the meat off of there, put it in the peanut sauce, some grilled onions, put that on top, and then have the best bite of your life. Yummy. I can say up to this point, my life has had two high points. The taste of that and the birth of my daughter. Now, the birth of my daughter included a lot more body fluids. So as far as fluids go, I prefer the peanut sauce. My wife just gagged. Oh wait, you were there. I remember seeing you there. So that is our appetizer and main course one, and we've worked our way up to this right here. This is probably my favorite dish in northern Thailand. Khao soy gai. Khao soy means cut rice. Gai means chicken. This dish is using egg noodles in a rich, creamy curry coconut broth, and that broth is inside of here. I think I made fun of one of the gods earlier, and now this is the result. Well, this should prove to people that Four Seasons does not pay me to do these reviews. Oh. Next, we need to put in the fried noodles, and at last, our dish is ready. The best part of this dish, I would say, is that broth. It's so fatty and coconutty. That's nice. It tastes of rich coconutty curry. It's got a lot of kick. It is not for the weak. It makes you feel alive. Meanwhile, right here, we have those blanched egg noodles, absolutely soaking in that rich broth. El dente. It's got a nice bite to it. They can't help but to soak up that broth. And then you have this, the fried noodles. What you really want to do is get that in that broth, combine it with the other noodles, making the perfect noodle combination. Cheers. Does life get better than that? It's so good. It's amazing that it's the same noodle, just prepared two different ways, and when they're brought back together, magic. Beyond that, there's the chicken. Spoilers, the chicken tastes like chicken. So that is lunch, but let's talk about the price. For everything you see here, it costs $62. You could probably get a similar type of meal like this on the street for, I don't know, $10, but considering we are in the Four Seasons and considering the quality is very, very good, I gotta say, not bad. But that is just in-room dining. From here, we're gonna be experiencing a private dinner for two. A dinner away from the restaurants. How much does it cost? And what are they serving? You're about to find out. Right now, we are headed to the most expensive food experience that you will find here in Chiang Mai Four Seasons. First of all, we're not going to either of the restaurants here on the resort. We're going to a private area, an area they call the Rice Barn. Moments ago, I was across the lagoon from the Rice Barn, and they were setting up our dinner already. For this dinner, I was able to choose between either the Thai menu or the Western menu. considering we are in Thailand, let's bring on the Thai food. In just a moment, we'll be at our destination. Let's see how it goes. The buggy has brought us as far as it can go. Let me tell you something. If you are Stephen Hawking, you are gonna hate this resort, but maybe you'll love it because you won't be dead anymore. So now we are on the opposite side of the resort from where our villa is. There you can see the lagoon, across the lagoon, the couple of restaurants that they have here at the hotel. And on this side, we have the garden full of herbs, chilies, lettuce. And then here we have the rice barn. There's someone playing music. It looks awesome. I thought they're just trying to get free food at first, but it's a musician. As you can see, this is a beautiful place to have a meal. Right here, they've set the table for two. We are right on the water. You can see some of the villas that wrap around this area. So as far as the setting goes, I believe they've absolutely nailed it. But how about the food? Time to find out. All right, folks, we have our first course right here, and it looks completely gorgeous. We have 3 appetizers. We have beef, we have rolls, and we have other things. Let's get into it. First course, rice noodle rolls with prawns. Now, you might notice something unfortunate, and that is that the roll is wrapped with cucumber. I'm gonna try to be open-minded here. So let's give it a little bit of a dip, and let's toss it back. Oh wow, how do I like that so much? It's really spicy, very fresh. There is cucumber, but the cucumber is not overwhelming, even though it's wrapping everything together. Pretty impressive. Moving on to our next food, we have the grilled beef salad with cucumber and chili lime sauce. Why so much cucumber? Aside from the cucumber, which lies underneath, you will find some herbs and some edible flowers, and then you'll find the beef right here. Right here, I have a chili lime sauce. I'm gonna just spoon that over all of the beef. Now that it's fully saturated with flavor, let's give it a shot. How do I describe that? Meat, beef, cow. It's just beefy goodness. But once you mix it with that sauce, it unlocks some Thai magic. And I don't mean the kind of Thai magic where you think you're going home with a lady and you get home and you realize,
You're not a lady?
Yes,
What are you?
I'm Lady Boy.
we've all been there, right? Guys? No? Only me? Wife? Uh-oh. Moving on. And then there was one more appetizer remaining. The deep fried marinated crab meat wrapped in tofu skin. Last time I was eating something covered in tofu skin, I was at Tokyo Disney and they wrapped a hot dog. I think this is gonna be better than that. This one is supposed to be dipped in the palm sauce, which is essentially just a sweet, thick syrup. Love it. Let's toss it back. Nothing here disappoints. The tofu skin is literally acting like an epidermis, keeping the insides protected from the harsh elements outside. Inside, you can see big bits of delicious crab meat. It tastes amazing. My only feedback is more, please. Moving on to course number 2. This is a tom yum with some goong inside. That means shrimp. Even though tom yum is one of the iconic foods of Thailand, you may not know what it is. So let me read from the internet. Tom means to boil. Yum is a kind of Thai spicy sour salad flavor. So tom yum literally means spicy sour boiled soup, and it's one of the most famous dishes you'll find anywhere in Thailand. Let's give it a shot. Oh my lord. It's filling each crevice in my soul. It's like my heart is full of potholes, and this is municipality that has its shit together to fill those potholes. It's like that. The broth, amazing. It's creamy, coconutty, sour, spicy, and that's kind of how Thai food works. There's always these different elements pulling in different directions. Now let's take a look below to see what lies beneath. We have mushrooms, big old shrimpies. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah. Once you nail the broth, it's hard to mess it up after that. You just gotta put stuff in there afterwards. All right, course number 2, excellent. But now we're moving on to the main course where we have 5 different items. Let's see what we're in store for. At last, our main course has arrived. Before me now, 5 different dishes, although one of them is rice. Does that count? It counts. First of all, we have steamed sea bass with spicy lime sauce. That sea bass looks like an Irishman who's never seen the sun. Next, we have green curry with chicken, coconut milk, and sweet basil right here. That looks nice. Then we also have wok fried mixed seafood with sweet chili jam and basil. Finally, for some fiber, wok fried broccoli and Royal Project mushrooms. Royal Project mushrooms? Is that a typo? I mean, I've heard of people growing up in the projects, but those were not royal projects. Quite the opposite. What's a royal project mushroom taste like? Royal. Started from the bottom and now it's here. Very nice. Now, my overall honest impression with the food is I'm not dazzled or wowed, but I think what they're going for is more of a homey country vibe, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's start with this pale ass fish. Right here we have the spicy lime sauce. Oh, see, that is the color that fish was begging for. Cheers. If I'm honest, it tastes a little bit over-steamed, a little bit mushy. It doesn't have a ton of flavor. All the flavor comes from the sauce, but it is a good sauce. It's a very bright, citrusy, peppery, delicious sauce. So that's our fish, but here we also have something from the ocean. This is our wok fried seafood right here. Some beautifully cut squid, wok fried with what they're calling chili jam. Let's give it a shot. Chili jam is my jam. That's a good piece of squid. Delightfully chewy. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, tentacles. And let me just tell you, food porn is the only type of porn that should have tentacles. Chewy, delicious. It is a sweet, savory sauce, and overall, I find it to be delightful. Now, in a moment, I'm gonna reveal to you how much it costs for all of this food, but first, we're building up to our final course, the rice topped with the green curry. Green curry is a simple dish. It's hard to upgrade. When I was doing a video in Bangkok, I was able to find a really delicious chicken curry for about $3. Here, we're paying hundreds of dollars for this meal, so is it gonna feel like it's worth the extra price? Let's find out. That's a tough one. The curry sauce, brilliantly complex, it's spicy, it's creamy, it's rich, and like layers of flavor. That's about as good as a green curry gets, according to this guy. So that is the main course, but let's talk about the price. For everything we see today, plus dessert, comes to $320. I know, even my wife just gasped a little bit. The $320, I don't think that's just going toward the food. The food is good, but nothing necessarily justifying that price. But here, I feel like you're kind of paying for everything. You've got the ambiance. You have a lady playing music in the background. You have a server who's standing right over there. He's just waiting. So whether or not that price is worth it, I guess that would be up to the person paying for it. And that would depend on how filthy rich you are. Because I've been around, I've seen the people here. Some of them, absolutely filthy. I'm talking guys wearing sweaters over their shoulders when it's 100 degrees out. That is a level of rich that I aspire to one day. So from here, I'm gonna add up everything we spent throughout the entire day, and you can tell me if you think it's worth it. Today I wanted to show you what it's like for the ultra-rich to vacation here in Thailand. Now, to experience what I experienced today, here's how much it costs. For the lodging, it costs this much, and that does include the breakfast. And then for in-room dining, I paid this much, and then for the fanciest dinner you can buy at this resort, I paid this much. When you add it all together, it comes out to this. Do you think it's worth paying that much money for a day of luxury and fine dining here at the Four Seasons in Chiang Mai, Thailand? Let me know downstairs in the comments. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.